you know?
Right.
But like Dom DeLuise, I never forgot that. Like I remember I was young and I'm thinking, man, that motherfucker's hurting. You know what I mean?
But the crazy
you don't
part
want the
is,
crowd to see it, you know?
I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I've done it a million times.
Right.
You know?
When we're on stage, you know, we might have the flu. The last thing we want to do is
be on stage
look
that.
sick.
Right.
And we don't even respect other artists that get out there and they're like, you know, I'm sick, so I'm just gonna, sorry, I got the flu.
They cancel shows
People bought
for
a
like
ticket.
having a
They don't
cold.
want to know you're sick.
Right.
They don't want to know you got the flu. They want to see you in your best. So we go out there, we try to act like we're feeling top notch even when we're not.
And sometimes I could be in so much pain, I'm damn near in tears, but you never know.
Another
when
thing,
we're on stage.
and I'll tell you this because you guys are the subscribers. When you see us on stage and somebody throws something at us, right? Let's say they throw an empty 2-liter at us, they whip it at our face, right? We're on stage performing, you see a 2-liter bounce off our face, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what we do. We fake the funk, all right?
Yeah.
We don't want to give whoever threw that, we don't want to give them the glory by being like, oh, fuck, you know?
Yeah. No,
we act like it don't hurt.
I've pretty
we
much
act like
been-
we didn't even notice it.
I've many times, I've pretty much been knocked out on my feet for getting hit in the face on stage.
Me
you know what I'm
too.
saying? And you just gotta sell it like it didn't happen. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
act like it ain't shit.
It'll just rock you, and you're just in another world. Like, what the fuck?
If they see that they rocked you, they got what they want, which is a story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way home, they're like, man, I fucking hit him with that 2-liter, man. This motherfucker was reeling. He was bitching. He stopped the show. Who threw that?
Right.
You know?
See, motherfuckers be backstage lumped up, but the motherfucker that threw
We
that
don't
would
give
never
you that
know.
glory. We act like
don't
it
get
didn't
them,
even
man.
happen. That way, they're thinking, oh, well, it must have bounced off him. I guess it didn't really
Some
hurt him
people,
the way I thought it
like,
did.
the worst of all, some people get hit and walk off stage.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker won 100% if he has you do that, you know?
We don't give you that glory. We
No.
act like you didn't hurt us, even when you do. This is shit sometimes.
Hey, anytime you've seen me get hit in the face with even an empty 2-liter Faygo, it fucking hurted like a motherfucker. Know that.
Right.
I know in meet and greets, everybody comes up, man, you hit me in the face with a Faygo. Fuck. I'm just like, dog, I get hit in the face with a Faygo at least once every night.
I'm gonna tell you a fresh story.
I don't know how I'm not fucking, like, how I'm still, like, can think straight.
I'm gonna tell you a fresh ass story,
Concussions.
and I love this story to death. Let me tell you a fresh ass story. All right, when we finally were allowed into Canada, because we were barred from Canada for like 15 years, something like that, right? When we finally went back to Canada, it was like a lot of juggalos in Canada, let me tell you something. And they were fucking happy to see us. I mean, we still do great numbers in Canada.
Yeah,
right?
the last time we were there before that, I had to sneak in through the bay in the bus. I had to sneak in.
But we were playing Canada on one of our last tours there, right? I love this story so much. I'm on stage. Now, when we go to Canada, when we go through the border, we lose half our crew. All right?
Yeah.
Half the guys, you know, they ain't got the right paperwork.
Or just anything, like drunk driving record.
Whatever reason, they don't get past the border.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's real hard getting to Canada, believe it or not.
So we always lose guys, right? So we're playing a show and we lost.
We're half our crew.
Probably 40% of our crew is gone,
Right.
right? So we're performing on stage and I get hit in the face with something. I don't even know what it was. Something bounces off my face, right? And it hurt, right? So I'm no-selling it. I'm doing my deal. All of a sudden, I get hit again in the face. Something hard, right? Now, the third time I get hit in the face, I'm like, okay, nobody is seeing me get hit in the face.
This guy's like a major league pitcher.
Somebody is out to fuck me up. Somebody is trying to fuck me up, and my crew is not seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got to defend myself now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, somebody is fucking me up. Now I'm scanning the crowd now, right? Boom, I catch the culprit. This dude literally springs up like a jack-in-the-box from the crowd, whips an empty 2-liter, and goes right back into the midst of the crowd. Like, he jumped up, I saw him throw it right out of my peripheral.
Yeah,
right? He's got a white t-shirt on, all white, whips it at me, and then he's hiding again, right, in the crowd. And I'm like, all right, motherfucker. And I come off the front of the stage, right through the crowd, right?
I remember, I was like, what the fuck is this guy
I'm
doing?
making my way through the crowd, right? I go right up on the dude. The dude does not know I'm coming up on him. Suddenly, I'm right there, and I grab the motherfucker by his shirt, and before I can even swing, he grabbed me by my shirt. We got each other by the shirt, and we're throwing haymakers, both of us, and we're missing. Both of us are missing. Out of the blue, I'm thinking, I'm about to lose my breath now because I just made my way through a packed-ass crowd, and I'm fighting this kid now, and we're undermanned here,
Yeah,
like
we really
crazy.
didn't have a
I'm
lot
about to
of people.
lose my breath and maybe get my ass kicked out here, right? But out of the blue, right when that crosses my mind, right, Joey does the super run-in. Out of nowhere, Joey comes flying in from the side with a punch to the kid's face from the side. I don't know how you saw it, but you saw me go off the stage.
I caught you out of the corner of my eye, like going to crowd. I didn't know what the fuck you were doing, so I kept going. And then I just see like you split through, and then all of a sudden, you know, fists. So I was like, that's my boy. I can't not
You
do
were
nothing.
there out the side, though, a ninja style.
The worst part is I had like just recovered from back surgery and all this shit. And fucking so I seen the kid and I see who you were with. You know what I'm saying? I had the greatest, clearest shot ever, dog. And I swung, and I don't know how the fuck my foot slipped on the wet ass floor, and I just missed his ass 100% on my back. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the way I remember it.
Because you saw when I got back up mad as fuck. That's what. Because I didn't know.
I saw the second throw.
That shit made me so fucking mad, dog. I think I just grabbed him and just started drilling the fuck out of his face.
Yeah, I saw the second
And
punch.
then I looked, and then the fucking hook was coming in the next verse, and you were on stage hitting the next verse. I was like, oh shit. I got back up there.
That's not what happened.
It was something like
I
that.
didn't bail on you. What happened
But the next verse was coming up, and you were split, and I was split. But we made it up by the next verse. I know that, and hit the next verse.
Well, it seemed like that, but what happened
probably
was
not.
security finally came running
All right.
and hemmed the kid
I
up.
had some adrenaline pumping.
But it was so funny because right when I started to worry about losing my breath and being stuck out there fighting this kid, fucking Joey comes flying out the side with the haymaker. Apparently, I missed the first banana peel slip.
Yeah, I didn't even know what happened until after the show. I just saw you fighting with somebody. I didn't know what the
It was
fuck
dope,
happened.
though. You came to my rescue, dog, and I appreciate
Well,
it.
hey, I
It
know
was
you do the
fire.
same. That's what homies do.
That's right.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
Earlier,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And so, man, you know, but that kid ended up getting served up because I know Billy served him up a hot 3-piece and a biscuit when Billy caught up with him on the way out the door. So he ended up getting his.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, and so, you know, that was the trials and tribulations of throwing shit at our face on stage.
From
But
moving
anyway,
to throwing